Hello and welcome to Kelly Loves K-Pop. I'm Kelly. Today we're going to do a tarot reading, a friendship reading actually, on ITZY's Yeji and Hyunjin from Stray Kids. And we're going to see and if there's any updates on their friendship. This is a request from a Ko-fi donator, who thank you very, very, very much, who wanted to know if there's any updates since the last one. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I link the previous reading I've done for them. You know, in the comments, in the cards, it'll be around. I'll make sure you guys see it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, welcome back. I am working with my traditional manga tarot, I believe is the name of this one. This was a gift from a friend. Yes. Traditional manga tarot. This was a gift from a dear friend of mine. Thank you so much. I will be doing a full flip through of that on my other channel. So after all my videos now, I link my second channel, which is just tarot. It's not K-pop. But if you want to see all the pretty cards, you can check me out over there. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and use this new deck for this reading. I thought it would be cute and fun. As always, with my friendship readings, I do a 3-card spread for past, present, and future. And then for the present card, we clarify with each person, each side. So we'll do a clarification on Yeji and a clarification on Hyunjin as they go. Oh, you know, I should have looked up their astrology. I totally forgot this time. That sucks. If I think anything zodiacal comes up, wow, these cards are jumpers. If I think anything zodiacal comes up, I will mention it, but we'll see. Okay. Okay, so we'll do past, present, future. Here we go. Past, present, and the future. Okay. So in the past, there's some regrets. I think that is what came up in the previous reading, that I think they had something they were in competition over, and they kind of had a quarrel over it, maybe like an unspoken quarrel, where someone felt like they didn't get the proper treatment, you know, someone was favored or something like that. So there's like a little bit of regret that I think they didn't work it out between each other. There is justice and the 9 of Wands in the future. So justice is the current card. Now sometimes that means like now everything is fair. What's fair is fair. You know, it means now like sometimes everything is fair. Everything has worked itself out. People are getting what they deserve now. People are getting to speak out about any of that. So maybe there'll be a topic where they're going to talk about this. Or maybe it's just saying like they're both successful now and they're not too worried about like the things that happened in the past. Now they both feel like they're getting the recognition they deserve. So it could be something along those lines. As far as their friendship in a direct, more direct way. Yeah, it could just mean it's water under the bridge. They both feel like things have evened out and there's not any more grudges being held. So yeah. Then I have the 9 of Wands in the future. Now 9 of Wands upright would usually mean like being in a defensive position, guarding kind of what you've built from other people. You know, you fought your way up to the top of the hill. Now you're vigilantly watching and protecting that. It is in reverse. So it could mean in the future, I don't know, what comes to me is letting go. Honestly, it feels like in the future there's no defensiveness there, but there's also, I just don't see a strong friendship for the future card. It just seems like, I don't know, it seems like apathy to me when I'm looking at this card. It's like, okay, normally I would be defensive of what people said or what people did, but you know, honestly now I just don't care. Like maybe they're past that in their careers in the future. It's like people bringing up anything that happened in their trainee days or in their past friendship. It's like, yeah, that's cool. But again, it could be like it's a water under the bridge kind of thing where it's in the past and it doesn't directly affect them anymore. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, but I will pull cards on this justice thing and see what's up with that. So let's go ahead and get to that. Again, I will pull for Yeji first, and then I will pull for Hyunjin after. So let me go ahead and Yeji. Page of Swords is about wanting to say something. So she might get directly asked about their friendship and speak up, or almost like she wants to, but maybe she hasn't found the words yet. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice, as always. Okay, so yeah, we have the Page of Swords. So it seems like there's something she's not able to speak on. King of Cups in reverse means like, really means like there are like, she does have some feelings about the things she wants to say. Like there are, it's definitely emotionally driven. Eight of Cups is letting go, walking away, moving on. And the Tower in reverse, yeah, so again, it keeps coming up with like the past is the past. The past is in the past. She's still, I think there's like closure she wants. And I think there's things she wants to say. But I think they're so kept separate. Now the Queen and the King of Cups are in reverse. So it's like unable to like really act on those emotions. And then the Queen is really talking about spreading those emotions with other people. So again, she's not allowed to talk to people. Maybe not even like, she's not even opening up maybe to her group about these things. It seems like she's very closed in, very emotionally guarded from what I'm seeing. It does also seem like there's an aspect here that if they're worried it would hurt their public image or their financial income. So it could be that they've been advised not to, for repercussions, like not to really have any, I want to say like public interactions with them or with the male idols in general. I'm not sure, but there seems like a repercussion or a punishment if they do. So it could be why she's looking for a way to say things, but in a way that's not going to get her in trouble. So it's like she's just sitting on whatever feelings that she's had about it. Again, the Five of Swords also is like, it's really important for her to like keep her standing, keep her position by like any means necessary. And then we have the Victory card and the Star card. So it's like she is doing this because that's how she is going to keep her public stance. So yeah, I don't think she's able to interact with him very much. I think there are things unsaid she wished she could say. But for fear of like repercussions and being attacked, she's not going to do any of that because she wants to really keep her rising star, her fame that she's acquired. She's got a lot of eyes on her, and anytime ITZY are attached to a male idol, it goes badly for them. Like they get a lot of hate. The male idol does too. It's not like it's just one-sided, but yeah, it just seems like it's a very precarious position, and now is not the right time for her. She is working on herself, focused on herself. Maybe the time will come in the future, but right now it doesn't look like she is interested at all. She is really worried about maintaining her career. And I think she looks like the worst of that situation is behind them. It's just, if she gets the opportunity to say something, she would, but she's too worried to do that right now. I feel like I'm just repeating myself. So you get what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and see what Hyunjin thinks. Yeah, ITZY seemed very career driven. Every reading I do is very, they're not letting anybody come between them and the career they're building. So Hyunjin, how does he feel about what's going on, or his friendship with Yeji? The Empress in reverse, okay. Yeah, Empress in reverse is like immediately like nothing's coming from the situation. Hyunjin. He got his King of Cups upright. He got the Emperor in reverse as well. So she got the cups and he got the Emperor and the Empress. Both kind of pairs, couple pairs in reverse. Which I just think is like, oh, you got the Three of Swords too. That means he does carry sadness about the whole thing too. Victory. See, we got the Justice and Victory for both, so it kind of means like what they're doing is really what's necessary for them. Even if we don't like it, you know, even if they don't like it, it's just like that's what's necessary for them to maintain what level of fame and career they've built. I do think he is more open with his emotions. I think he doesn't hide his emotions as much. So I do think if he was directly asked about it, he wouldn't be able to like hide it or move away from the conversation as much as easily as she would. And it could be also talking to the fact that like maybe her group she doesn't talk to her group about it, but maybe he talks to his group about whatever feelings he has on that situation. Like maybe they know the history, you know. Two of Swords means he didn't really get a choice. The Emperor's in reverse too means like it's almost like sometimes that's like the structure or the opportunity, it's not there. So as much as, you know, ITZY is probably very blocked off and shielded from dealing with too many male idols, especially company people, it seems like he's also been very blocked off. Like, yeah, that with the Three of Pentacles especially, like I feel like he would say that he would want to work with her or ITZY in general. I feel like if you directly ask him, he would be like, yeah, sure. Because that Three of Pentacles is about collaboration. It's just everything leading up to that kind of talks about not being allowed to. So I don't see that as a positive sign that it'll happen. I just think like it talks about the want or the desire to work with them is there for him. Like he's not holding a grudge either. Again, that water under the bridge seems to be the common theme here. But Five of Pentacles also is like, yeah, we want to work, but five means we don't have the resources. We are like literally locked out in the cold. So, yeah, he's not allowed. There's Three of Swords, which talks about sorrow. A lot of times it's talking about an energy that is taken away. So, or an energy that's missing. You know, two parts unable to create more. You know, kind of works with that Empress. Page of Pentacles is also not given the resources to do that. There's no potential. It feels very, very closed off. JYP is very like, the company is very, there's a definite wall between them intentionally. Like I don't think that they get to interact, or at least not these two get to interact. It could be also like a Hyunjin thing where what he's gone through makes him feel maybe more of an outsider, but I just think Yeji in particular is like, no boys, not talking to boys. You know, Judgment in reverse also talks about negative public reaction. So I think he's, again, focused on this victory card, focused on this end result of maintaining his public persona, maintaining a positive public outlook. You know, so I think the company, and also maybe Hyunjin himself, maybe a little worried that if he were to interact, it would bring negativity onto them. I don't know, because of his past situation. Am I out of focus? I don't know if it's because of his past situation or just the general like backlash of idols talking to each other. So yeah, it just definitely seems like, well, he definitely would want to work. I think he's very eager to work with her and ITZY. It's just not a thing that the company's allowing, at least not in the current energies, not right now. So yeah, just not seeing it in the cards, you know. So yeah, I think the big update is that they're not holding a grudge. No one's feelings are hurt anymore. I think they're moved on. They're both very successful now. They're both very focused and driven on that success and that career they want to build. And I think the company is just very, very stern on they don't want those two groups to have too many interactions. So I think that's what's going on. Thank you so much for your request. You know, I would have loved to have more positive news for you, but that's basically it. I just think that they don't hold any ill will towards each other. I think maybe hopefully in the future they will work with each other, but like right now it's just a bad time for that. I think ITZY especially needs to or at least wants to build their reputation without having like male idols attached to their name too much. I think Stray Kids are a lot more lax about that. I don't think they care as much about other, you know, especially JYP idols, fellow label mates being attached to their names. But I just think ITZY is kind of either the company doesn't want it or ITZY themselves don't want that. So thank you for your request. I really hope you enjoyed it. You know, I look forward to doing more readings for you in the future. I'll get the second request you had up probably in the next few days as well. As soon as I can get more time to record, I'll do that for you. So have a lovely day. Thank you so much, and you guys take care, and I'll see you again soon. Okay? Bye.